everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to do my elemental energy series for the fire signs. This is for the Aries. Welcome. I'm going to get right into it. Stick around to the end to find out how to book a personal reading with me and where to find me. You know how long it can get. So I hope you stick around, get you a glass of wine or some water or some tea like I do if you want. So let's get right into it. Let's call in our team. Okay. Something just fell out. Oh, look at that. The Wheel of Fortune fell out. Okay. It's starting out nice. I think the Aries had that, and the Star. The Aries had that last month. So let's see. Angels, love and light, spirit, the Most High. What do you have for the Aries for the month of August? What does the Aries need to see? Help me to see clearly. Help me to communicate clearly. And yeah, let's just see what's popping for the month of August. I'm gonna cut the deck and then pull from the top. It's the Ace of Cups, Cup of Love. Oh, and there's the Emperor. It's already looking good. It's looking good. Okay, so with the Ace of Cups on the bottom, that is a gift from the divine. That is new love, a potion of love, and you can do with it whatever you want to do with it. It's the beginning of something great, okay? And yeah, why not? So let's see what the first energy is. Oh my gosh. Look, the Wheel of Fortune. This indicates the Wheel of Fortune changing in your favor. This can be in love. It can be in money, finances, fame. It can be in anything. This is good. This is the energy that's coming out. So as time goes on and your life changes, you know, you have ups and downs, you have ebbs and flows. And when I see this card, I always think of something positive. But there's always the rush to say that once something is given, it can be taken away. You know what I mean? So you have to be grateful. You have to be always practice gratitude in everything, because you know nothing is promised to you, you know. So I have to rush and say that because I know that there's the excitement that comes along with fortune and fame and money and prosperity and all this, you know, having love. And we can get into this mindset of thinking I did this on my own. And yeah, you probably have. You've probably put in some hard work. But just remember that all good things come from the divine. And, you know, we have to always give praise. Stay humble, you know. Okay, so let's see what the challenge is. Okay. Oh, well, it's not a challenge in my book. This is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles talks about divine timing. Divine timing, assessing, and you see, this is the money tree. This is a money tree. So the challenge could possibly be that you're not ready for it. You know, just because there's something that you want doesn't necessarily mean that you know everything that there is to know about it, you know. I can't remember which video that it was, but I was talking about You know, life is something of like a game, and you don't, you're not born knowing how to balance a checkbook, for instance. And so you have to know what to do with the things that you're given, or else there's the possibility of things going to waste. And I feel like, you know, I'm raining on somebody's parade right now, but I don't mean to do that. I want you to celebrate. This is very good news. This is great, because it means that whatever you have put the work into, because this is work. This isn't somebody just handing you anything. This is, you have planted your seeds. You have been faithful to water them and given them everything that they've needed to grow. And look at what you've done. You know, right now you're not sitting on your hands for anything. You are still putting in work. So I'm not trying to rain on your parade and say, you know, calm down. Hey, fire sign, you know, get your party on safely. We are still in the coronavirus. But what I am saying is, before you rush out to party, before you rush out to celebrate, make sure that you give thanks and take an assessment, true assessment of where you are, so that you don't make the mistake of losing it. You know, you want to keep what you have put in. And if you celebrate too soon, you know, you might attract some of the things that you don't want to attract. Okay. So let's see what's in your subconscious, the things that you don't know, the operating system that has created this, that's influencing this. This being in the middle of your spread tells me that you've been working on some internal work, you know. Yes. You're a winner. You're a winner. This is the Six of Wands. This is your energy as well. This is the victory card. This is the card that indicates that you had been given a gift from the divine. You capitalized on it. You went out and you came back a winner. You won. And there are many, 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 many people that are looking at you as the winner. And you look good. You know, you have admirers and you have haters, you know, but it is what it is. But this is how you think. You do this automatically. You show up expecting victory, okay? And hard work is not, you're not afraid of it. You don't shy away from it. It's the way that you operate, because you have it in your mind that everything is a win. You know, even when it doesn't seem like you're winning, it is a win. It is a victory. That's just how you roll. All right, so let's see what's in your recent past that's influencing this. This is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is pure intuition. She goes to the deep and she gets the knowledge, the information, the secrets, and she brings it back and she uses it. She's not the one that goes out and preaches, you know, from the rooftops. She's the one who knows. And those that come in contact with the High Priestess, they sometimes leave disappointed because she's not the one who will, you know, reveal the secrets, so to speak. How this helps you, or how this is playing out for you, is you use your intuition. You went to the deep places in your heart and asked the hard questions, you know, so that you could do the work. And so that's why you're fortune is changing, because you not only went to the place that you needed to go, but you put into practice the things that you needed to put into practice. That's what the Seven of Pentacles is about. And you won. You won. So let's see what you know. What's in your awareness? Oh, God. This is beautiful. Okay. So this is the Two of Cups. This is soulmate energy, healing energy. So for the month of August, you're going to have some really, really good fortune, because you're not only going to be celebrating, you're going to be celebrating it with your soulmate. Oh my goodness. Did I say that out loud? I did. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful because from what this looks like, you deserve it. You know, the divine is rewarding you. This isn't something that you can do. You don't know when the hand of fate is going to change. Only the divine knows. And so your time has come. Divine timing. Well done, my good and faithful servant, you know. And you're being rewarded with healing love. Gosh, this is beautiful. I'm so happy to be an Aries. Okay. Now, what's coming in is the Ten of Wands. I don't think that you're a stranger to this energy. This is your energy. The Ten of Wands is a lot of burdens. So for the month of August, it seems that you're going to be putting in a lot more work. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be bad, right? Burdens, a burden to carry. I mean, a burden to carry would be like a mother. You know, you could be a mother. And though it's a burden, it's a happy burden that many of us share. And we're glad to do it because it's so precious, you know, to be the bearer of life. To be the bearer of the responsibility of being a wife, or to be a husband, you know, to be a father. You know, I'm saying the burden of being a mother simply because, you know, we carry the life within us, but that doesn't exclude fathers from the burden of being, you know, the father. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful burden to carry. So that's just an example. This could be business as well, because we have the Pentacles that showed up here, and we have the Wands. I can see it as being a business venture or love, you know, because it's passion, and you have to put passion in all of that. Entrepreneurs are, you know, this could be speaking to entrepreneurs because you have to love what you're doing in order to get through what you're doing. You know, being an entrepreneur, sometimes you just don't even sleep, you know, and it's not because you feel this heavy weight and you gotta get up and you want to do it, you know, you want to pour your heart and your soul into what you're doing. And so this Ten of Wands, it's coming to me now that this is the Ten of Wands, meaning this is the end. And when I see this card, I always think, lay your burdens down. So your fortune that's changing could indicate that you are coming to this place where you're about to lay your burdens down in the month of August. Just think about where we are. We're in the 8th month already of 2020. Wow. It's fast. And what I see here, this change that's taking place, is something that is freeing. This healing love that will allow you to lay your burdens down. How wonderful, you know? How wonderful. Let's see what your energy is that's influencing this. Ah, okay. King of Swords. This is the legal. This is the king who is, oh wow, that's neat. Okay, pause. There's someone that's down the street that's riding a skateboard, but the wheel, there's just one wheel and it's fat. Never seen this before in my life. And he's handling it. I want one. Okay, anyway. King of Swords. This is the king who is very sharp. This swords talk about intelligence, communication, being able to know and understand what you are doing. It has nothing to do with love. It has nothing to do with feelings. It has nothing to do with what you want or what you don't want. It is what is. And with this being your energy, that makes a lot of sense because perhaps you've been manifesting. Perhaps you have taken yourself serious enough and you've said enough is enough. And I'm ready for my world to come to be what I want it to be. And so you started looking at the laws, right? I mean, if you're watching this video, you probably have an interest in the esoteric and the universal laws. And they have probably played a very big role in your day-to-day life. So if this is your energy that's influencing this, you are working an alchemical situation for yourself. And so you've manifested something beautiful. Okay, so let's see what's in your environment. Three of Pentacles. Yeah. So you have some people on your side, some people that are willing to work with you, that are working with you, or they see you as a team player. Three of Pentacles talks about teamwork, and it's interesting because you have three figures here. One figure is the artisan, is the one who is actually doing the work, and then you have these consultants, guides, teachers, overseers who are making sure that the work is done well. And if you want to be great, understand that you must have people on your side who are willing to say, go over to the left a little bit. Try it this way. That was great. You're beautiful. You're wonderful, you know, because it helps. It helps your morale. It brings your vibrations up. And you need that. You need that just as much as you need to believe in yourself, you know. I'm not saying that you have to have validation outside of yourself, but it is something that is very, very important in helping you to move forward in a timely fashion. There is a sense in which you want to go to the hermit cave and, you know, do things on your own so that you can get yourself stronger mentally, spiritually, and physically, you know, because being a hermit is not for the weak. Being in that energy is it's not where you are now. I mean, it's not. You're in communion with others. You have your soulmate and you have your community that's supporting your venture. Okay, so let's see what your either fear or desire is for the month. All right. So you desire a King of Cups. It makes sense. It does. It makes sense because if you've been in this no nonsense mode, this mode of, if it doesn't work, I'm cutting it out, then not everything is going to sound like chimes, bells to you. You're not going to be very forgiving, very easygoing with everyone. Perhaps because you have had enough lies. See, this person doesn't tolerate lies, doesn't tolerate excuses, and doesn't tolerate a whole lot of things that aren't on the level, right? So being in that mode, you can grow cold, but you're wanting a King of Cups to match your energy. If you are this passionate, you're not gonna look for a student, because a student can't really teach a king anything. A student comes to a king to learn, and you're in this king mode. So you need somebody who will not only warm you, but will also match you. If you are putting out a 10, you need somebody that's able to put out a 10. You know, hey, if this is you being smart, but you need somebody that is open to love, and that's what this king is. This King of Cups is about love. Somebody that is emotionally available and can actually feel you, can feel how you think. You understand? Feel how you think, feel you. This High Priestess energy can be really cold because you know things that other people don't know. And that can be very, very lonely. Well, you need somebody that can match that energy, who can go to that same place that you have gone to and relate to everything that you feel from that and help to bring you out of that, because you can get stuck in your head with this King of Swords. You can get stuck in your head, and you can end up cutting everybody off, and see the world as a gray place that has no corners of cheerfulness anywhere. And that's not a good place to be either. It's not a good place to be. It's good to be smart. It's good to know how to manifest and do things like that. But if you don't have love, you may as well just be, yelling at a brick wall, because it's not as effective as it would be, if your words led with love. So let's see what the possible outcome is. Oh my goodness. I spoke it up. What is going on, Aries? What is happening? So this is the Hermit. The Hermit is, like I said a minute ago, the Hermit goes to the deep places that the High Priestess goes to, but with a different intent. This intent is so that, well, I say with a different intent, but I guess it's kind of the same. But this is a time of study and being alone, whereas the High Priestess, she's not necessarily alone. She's sitting on a throne. Actually, she's poring over esoteric, ancient text, and so is the Hermit. But the Hermit has more of a stoic monk quality. Yeah. That's kind of what it is. You're going into monk phase, and that's okay because it's all for a reason. You're getting your fate is changing. So you are changing. You're about to enter into a new phase. I can't remember everything about last month's reading, but it seemed like there were some fears that needed to be addressed, and now it seems that those fears have been, addressed. So here on the bottom, this is a gift from the divine, the Ace of Cups. That's like, it's beautiful. It's love. And you have this soulmate energy here. So there's no conflict here. It's more of the need to come out of this, this King of Swords, where you're ready to cut everybody off and out, So I want to go ahead and do the oracle part of this. I have to light my incense. It went out, so I needed to get the energy flowing again. So anyway, the oracle part. I have several oracle cards that I'm going to put out. I'm going to start with the Vortex because this seems like some relationship stuff with the Two of Cups. That's soulmate energy. That's really the lovers that are coming together in agreement. So you have someone here that is in total agreement with you. The energy, the feelings are mutual. And not only are they mutual, but they are supportive of healing. So I don't know what you've been doing or what your life path has taken you through at this point in your life, but okay, I'll take that one. But there's some indications of some really, really major, beautiful changes in your life. So we have, these are the Vortex cards, Law of Attraction. I can attract relationships that agree with my desires. Yeah, look at the artwork. Attraction with your thoughts. You bring in what you put out, So watch your thinking. Watch the thoughts that you have on a regular basis. And be careful that you're not shooting yourself in the foot with negativity. This king can get very harsh, very brash. Okay, people are not finding it difficult to find the mate of their dreams because that person is not out there, but because of their own contradictions to their own desire and the thoughts they offer about the subject every day. When they consistently offer thoughts about your future relationships, or when you consistently, let me get it together here. When you consistently offer thoughts about your future relationship that feel good while you think them, that means you are consistently matching the desires that you have discovered as you have lived life. And under those conditions, only someone in agreement with your desires could come to you. So that's what I'm saying. You're wanting somebody that can match your energy, but you have to make sure that the energy that you are projecting is energy that you really want to come back to you. Yeah. Let's move on. So I have the energy oracle that I want to put out. This kind of gives me a gauge of what the month is going to be like. You know, what the energy temperature is. My background looks a little dark. It's been cloudy here today. How are y'all doing? How is it going with you? You know, tell me how your month has been playing out. Have you been establishing your meditation practices? How is this resonating with you? Aries, for the month of August, it really seems very, very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. You see yourself as a winner. And that's half the battle. Some people get into despair because they don't know how to take themselves, you know. Oh. Victory. Look at that. You have it. You have the victory. You are a winner. The wheels, oh, I got chills. The wheel of fortune changing in your favor, bringing you the victory. This is a beautiful card. Yeah, royalty. Royalty. And it's almost like a sweet victory. Look how beautiful she is. How at peace, you know. It's like effortless, you know, an effortless victory. I will take it. Let's see what the psychic oracle is. Ooh. So this was on the bottom. I'm not going to take it, but deceit. Just be careful about this, you know, because whenever you have a victory, whenever you're a winner, they're losers. And not all losers are willing to put in the work to become winners. They would much rather you be a loser, you know, let them win. And it's very sad. It's very sad. There are many people that we will encounter in life that that won't like the fact that you are a winner. But it's your place to not cut them, cut their heads off. Just move differently. Just move differently. Move in a way that is conducive to your growth. I can attract relationships that agree with my desires. Concentrate on your desires. What is it that you want? What does victory look like to you in your life, in your love life, in your money, in your family, in your home? What does it look like to you? Concentrate on those things. Try not to dwell too much on things that you don't want to manifest, things that you don't want to see. Don't dwell on those things because they will come to you. I'm throwing cards everywhere. Okay, we have a couple. Okay, let me pick up this. Okay. Got to make sure that I'm in the frame. All right. August is going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting. So hold on, you know, hold on to your hats. The Six of Wands precedes the Seven of Wands, of course, right? And what is the Six of Wands? The Six of Wands is victory. What is the Seven of Wands? The Seven of Wands is standing your ground. Why? Why must you stand your ground if you're the victor? You know, if you've won the battle, why would you need to stand your ground? Well, you have to stand your ground because, like I said, there are people that are haters. People who do not like the fact that you won because they didn't win. And you being a winner, you look good. This fertility card is the equivalent to the Empress card, okay? The Empress. And so you are the Empress. You look good. You know how to love properly, you know. You know how to give and receive. You're very smart. You are the embodiment of all the queens, whether you're a male or a female. That's what this is saying. You're big with ideas. You're fertile with abundance. And because of that, you're gonna have some obstacles and challenges because you have to maintain this level of success that you have obtained. Just like what I said at the beginning of this reading, don't get too froggy, you know, and forget that all good gifts comes from the Most High, comes from the divine, because just when you feel like you can get comfortable, there's more work to do. Hence the Hermit coming out, because you still have work to do. You're just taking a little break to examine what you're doing. You're not taking a break to party. You're taking a break to consult with your guides, to get more information. And thankfully you have help. You have your soul tribe that is that's with you. And wow. You have your ancestors. Some things are gonna seem to be a little creepy. You know, it's gonna be a little scary. Like, I don't know if I can do this. But look at the orbs. Those orbs are your ancestors that are guiding you. And notice, I mean, this is like a broken path that you have to leap over. And look, that is way down there. That's like a lake way down. So if you fall through the cracks, you're you're dead. And this indication that your guides are with you is saying, it's not your time yet. You know, we're here with you, guiding you along, guiding your footsteps. Just remember this. Remember the things that we taught you, shown you, and just keep moving. There's the challenge. There's challenges and obstacles. And if there weren't, you know, if everything was easy, then everybody would be winning. But we know the truth is that not everybody's winning. Not everyone who says that they want what they say that they want really want it bad enough to go out and get it, you know. But just know that you will be supported. And it's gonna come fast. Accelerated motion. This is your energy. This is, like I'm saying here with the Wheel of Fortune, you don't know when or how it's going to change, but just know that it's going to be good, and it's going to change just like that. Just like that. Accelerated motion. So just get ready. You don't feel afraid because you're in this king mode. You're not in the queen mode, which she is gentle. The queen, the Queen of Swords, she's you know, you don't want to mess with her either, but she can tell you what to do, right? She can, but she's gonna do it with a mother's spirit. The king, he's gonna go out to battle, and that's the mode that you're on. So you're ready for this. You're ready for action, and Aries is about action. The Aries is the starter, the creator. Okay, this energy, the fertility, you are the one that is the one. You come up with the ideas. You get the party started. You know, that's your energy. That's where you feel comfortable. And so with this accelerated motion, it's just the Hemi is rearing, you know, it's roaring. It's about to get live, and just get ready for it. Okay, let's keep going because I have more oracle cards that I want to put out. I want to see what my aunt has to say to you, because at the end of this life, my aunt will weigh our hearts against a feather, and the feather indicates how carefree you have been in this life, how many how many burdens of this life have you taken on. And so she's given us 42 negative confessions that we can use as, you know, mantras in throughout our day to help keep us in balance, to keep us in check. And so I want to see what she has for the Aries in the month of August that might need to be worked on. Okay. All right, there's 2 here. 3. This supports what I was saying. Yep. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so in reference to what I was saying in the beginning about, you know, you're a winner, you're winning, but don't let it go to your head. My aunt says, I benefit with gratitude. So remember that all good gifts come from the divine. And so make sure that you are saying thank you. I mean, from the heart, not just as, you know, something that you say, just like, you know, people say, hey, how you doing? And you say, I'm good. That's on repeat. Don't do that. Really get into what gratitude is. And I'm not preaching to you, you know, I'm an Aries, so this is kind of, you know, preaching to the choir. But I understand the significance in the energy of gratitude. And when you have gratitude in your heart, miracles, I mean, you know, things that you didn't know before will come to you, and it'll amaze you. Okay, so I benefit with gratitude. See the confidence? You see that? It's a winner. Yeah. So she also says, I regard all altars with respect. Yeah, we're in a time now where the world is changing rapidly. And not everything that, well, I'll say it like this. We're beginning to see the mindsets of a lot of different people. And we're beginning to have the opportunity to either speak on it or stay silent. If you choose to speak on the things that you see in other people. Choose to respect the fact that they are different from you, and that you don't have to have the same beliefs as others, and that they don't have to agree with you. Respect everyone in the place that they are. I think that's what my aunt wants us to do in this. Regarding all altars with respect, this would tend to lean towards, like a religious affiliation. But when it comes down to it, every waking moment is a religious ritual. When you wake up and you do whatever you do, it's part of what you believe about the world that you live in and yourself and the people that are around you. So not every family is the same, not every individual is the same. So we have to call ourselves to a place where we ask, well, can I improve? And would I want someone else to respect me for the way that I live? And when we start doing that, we have an insight and we grow. So my aunt says to respect and regard all altars with respect. Okay, yeah, it's important. And then the last one, this one is rather interesting to me. I honor animals with reverence. Now, I have a love for animals. I do. And, I know a lot of people do. And I've had a few pets in my life, and I understand them in a way. Yesterday I saw a white squirrel. I was on my way to I was on the way to the store somewhere, and I saw an albino squirrel. It's a rare thing. My mother used to have one in her yard that used to live in the big tree in her front yard. And it was the strangest things. We usually have just gray and brown squirrels, but this one was albino. Well, there's a reason for that. I don't know why I needed to say that, but the point of it is, just like the plants, the trees, the grass, the bees, animals teach us things. And, for the month of August, I would highly suggest that you study something that has to do with animals, because they are different. They hold a certain frequency that's unlike our own, and they're connected to the Most High in a different way from us. Dogs, they're known to be loyal. Cats are known to be catty. Snakes are scary. Anyway, that's what my aunt said. Honor animals with reverence. Why would that come out? I wonder. I'm not really into mice. I really don't like them. So I hope I don't see any. I hope I don't. I'm just getting anxiety thinking about them. So the flowers, they teach us, like I said a minute ago. And I use these cards as personal development. And so I want to know what the flowers have to say to us in the month of August, how they want us to grow. And so the wild rose came out, and this kind of goes along with what I've been saying about this this King of Swords energy. Trust. Grow in trust. Perhaps there's been a lot of things that has shaken your trust in humanity. Maybe that's why this animal honoring animals have come out, because maybe you feel more comfortable with animals than you do with people. And if that's the case, then, you know, use this time to develop your trust. I won't say that it's easy. I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you and say that trusting humans or animals or anything is easy, because there's a lot of reasons not to trust people. Anyway, these aren't oracle cards. These are acts of kindness cards. And I thought that I like putting these out because it gives us promptings, ways, tips of putting goodness out into the world. And so this is an act of kindness, one flipped. And I love these cards so much because they're so simple. So simple. Thank a teacher or mentor who made a difference in your life. Well, I can't thank my teacher that made a very big difference because he's passed away. But Mr. Maxie Preche was my 8th grade geography teacher who loved his students. He was a very severe man, but he believed in all of his students, and he went over and beyond to help many of us. So I thank you, Mr. Preche, and I appreciate your guidance. You're probably guiding me more now that you're not with us, but I encourage you all to do the same. Think about someone who has come alongside you and has helped you to become the person that you are. A good person is a gift to the whole world. Heidi Wills. I agree. So I hope this has helped. Thank you for watching. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, just reach out. You can find me on Facebook. My schedule is there, so you can book me there. My menu of services there. You can find me on Instagram and YouTube as Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube as Rena D Cherish Daily Tarot. You can find me on TikTok and Twitter, Rena D _Cherish. If you don't have social media, you know, you might not rock like that. You can, of course, you're, you know, probably watching this on one of those platforms, but if you don't have Facebook, for instance, and you can't access my booking site, you can find me, you can send me an email at cherishdaily@outlook.com. Also, I'll say that to look out for my blog. I'll be blogging soon. It's just a matter of time. I've been putting in work in a lot of different areas, so I don't want to overwhelm myself, but I do have a lot more content that I want to put out and find ways to streamline everything. So just be on the lookout for that. Again, thank you for watching. I appreciate the support so very much. Y'all give me so much love, and I appreciate it. I'm giving it back to you. Until next time, friends, namaste. Peace.